Hey everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a pie reading to see who should you be moving on from, who should you be letting go, who no longer needs to be in your life, your energy, your mind, your spirit, your body, your mind, spirit, body, soul, everything. Who do you need to let go of? Pretty simple. What do I want to say here? Keep in mind if it sounds like I'm describing um, what you did to them, like be honest about it. Maybe you're harboring some feelings of guilt here. You can let it go. If it's I'm describing a situation with more than one person, it could be a group of people. Either way, thank you for being here. This does not have to be romantic. This could be for a friend, family, member, anybody really. Okay, because there are a lot of people we need to move on from in this life. So let's start with pile number one. You're going to be this stone here. I'm not going to do a card or anything like that, but this is your stone. Pile number one. Pile number two, this one is your stone. And pile number three, this one is yours. Okay. So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to decide. I'm going to take a sip of water and then we're going to get started. We're also going to talk about why you need to move on from these people too. Okay. Pile number one. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Thank you for being here. We're going to be looking at who is it that you need to be moving on from? Who do you need to let go of fully, finally, dead the issue? You know what I mean? Get that closure. And if you can't, like, never think about them again. Some of you guys, though, if you're watching this, for example, about a family member or someone that you have to be tied with in some way, then this is saying you need to have different boundaries with this person. Stop talking to them as much, lean back from them a little. I recognize some people are going to be watching this about someone they can't just easily, snap out of their life very quickly. So you have to take every message as it resonates, flip it to your stitch if you need to. And if it doesn't make sense, then it's clearly not a message for you. It's for someone else. Thank you for being here. This is the stone you chose, pile number one. And enough of my yapping. Let's get into your cards. So we're going to be looking at who, how, and why. Who is this person? How do you know them? And why do you need to move on from them? And then we'll get a bonus as to like what is it that you're missing out on, prolonging in your life, or risking by not letting go of this person. So who? If this isn't a placement that you have, then maybe it's something that they have. And if they don't have this placement, then this is their personality. So if the who part of this does not resonate with you, then maybe this is someone that, you know how sometimes we'd be like, oh, I've already moved on from that person, but you clearly haven't because you still think about them every now and again. I feel like it could be that. So some of you guys are going to want to click off very, very quickly. I'm saying maybe just keep watching for a few more minutes because sometimes that happens, right? You think that you're done with something. You think that you're really over something and you're not. So I don't know. Who is this person? Let's see. Pile number one. Conjunction. Conjunction with South. Okay, so some of you guys, this person's sign may be the sign that you have in your South Node. Others of you, you guys may share the same South Node sign. Or this person could be either the same sign as you, a sign before you, or a sign after. So for example, I'm a Virgo. If I were watching for this pile, I would be watching for someone that was either a Libra or a Leo. Or they could be a Virgo as well. That's really all I'm getting for signs. And I think the most important part about it is that this seems to be someone that either came in and out of your life. This is someone, I feel like at some point you might have been like perfect timing. You felt like the timing was perfect. And other times it may have hurt to have to let them go. I don't feel like this is someone in your life right now. If they've never left, like, okay, let me say it this way. Who is this person? To me, I'm getting the energy of this is someone that you met unexpectedly. You did not expect to meet them, especially for the time that you met them. You weren't expecting it at all. I feel like you guys probably had a great time together at some point, but it maybe went sour. And for some of you guys, this could have been an on and off relationship. If this wasn't an on and off relationship, then I don't think you're talking to this person. Okay? So, who is this person? Let's look a little bit deeper into who. This could be personality traits, zodiac sign placements, or something that you have in your chart or they have in their chart. Okay, So we have the Ace of Cups. Sorry, this deck doesn't really focus that well. Ace of Cups, but it's so beautiful. The King of Swords. Who is this person? Ace of Cups, King of Swords. The Nine of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles. Who is this person? This person may already be in a relationship, have a big family, or really love animals. This is kind of giving me like the energy of someone who's actually a softie, but they try to come off as hard. They have a lot of feelings that can to control them. And because they control them so much, they try to pretend like they don't have them. I'm not getting that they're a terrible person. I feel like this person has been hurt before. They probably are very smart, been through quite a lot, very experienced with the Ten of Pentacles here. They have a good head on their shoulders. They may not have all the money in the world, but I do feel that this person is very established or they've achieved some things in their life. I think that this person is very wise, but it seems like they're afraid of getting hurt. They may hurt other people before they hurt them, and that's probably linked to the reason why you may need to let them go. Some of you guys, this could be a father. This person, and when I say this could be a father, meaning this person doesn't have to be your father. They could be a father, or kids could be significant in their life. This person, if they're not a father, they just give a lot of advice, and it doesn't even matter their gender. If this person doesn't have children, or a big family, or any of the things I just mentioned, this is someone who probably likes to talk a big game if they don't have those characteristics. Because it seems like this is the energy of someone who likes to believe that they have been through quite a lot and it makes them very smart because of it. This person feels that they're emotionally intelligent. What they probably won't say is that that emotional intelligence comes from a fear of being used, abused, thrown out, taken advantage of because they've experienced it before. I do feel like they've taken whatever they've gone through and became a taller person, like a taller person. What they've gone through has told them, I need more for myself. I feel like they've had to start over in their life before. So that's the who. I'm getting Aquarius energy here. They could just have air in their chart. They could have a water rising and an air sun. They don't have to, though. This person could also have an air Venus. You could have met this person's family, met them through family, known them for a long time, or knew them when they were broke. Because something about this person feels like they've been broke before. Broke or broken. So you'll know for your person. If this person has always had money, then you knew them when they were not feeling their best emotionally. I feel like this person is extremely afraid of like getting hurt. So they have a certain demeanor to them, a certain armor to them. It doesn't really feel like armor though. It feels like a wall. Like they may have a wall sometimes, but I do feel like they mean well. They probably don't mind being alone, but it seems like they always have a lot of people around them. So they could be someone that it's hard for you to get them alone for some reason. Okay. Who do you need to let go of? That's the who. Now I want to know more about the how do you know this person? What was your relationship with them? What was your history with them? Are they recent in your past or have you not connected with this person for a while? Were they in your life for a long time or a short time? Let's see. The what? Knight of Wands. Okay. Well, that tells me a little bit. Okay, Knight of Wands. Two of Swords actually came out in reverse. I'm not taking reversals unless they surprise me like this. So Two of Swords in reverse, I'm going to keep it that way. Two of Swords in reverse. Six of Wands. Oh, okay. I just want to say, I feel like this is the type of person to make really bad decisions and stand on it. And that bled into your relationships. Four of Swords. Oh, goodness gracious me. How do you know this person? You may have had a sexual relationship with this person. How do you know this person? A lot of people may have known that you communicated with this person. Something about your relationship seemed public at some point with the Six of Wands being tied here. How do you know this person? This person probably used to gas you up at some point. If they never gave you compliments, they definitely wanted you to give them compliments. So if you never did that, they were waiting on it. How do you know this person? Nine of Wands. There was something very fun and upbeat about your relationship with this person at some point. I'm hearing just F it. So something about what you used to do with them, you were taking a risk. The risk felt good because it made you feel confident. But I feel like after a while with the Four of Swords, you'd think back and you'd be like, how do you know this person? It doesn't feel like family and it doesn't feel like somebody that you were in love with. Okay. I'm not really getting and it doesn't mean that you didn't have care for this person. But it feels like this isn't someone that you bared your heart and soul to. Something about your relationship was public, okay? Um, this person probably bragged about you being in their life or vice versa. So if you never bragged about them, they bragged about you. Two of Swords in reverse, something about, I just heard you can never make a decision, but with this, you can. So there's something about this person would drag their feet. Some parts of your relationship and other parts, they would be able to do it really quickly. I feel like this is someone that how do you know them? They may have ghosted you or you blocked them. Let me read this a different way. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands to the Two of Swords in reverse. The Six of Wands to the Four of Swords. That's the 10 of Swords. So yeah, I don't feel like this is someone that you're 6 plus 4, 10. 10 of Swords, Wands and Swords here. So I feel like this is someone that you had a quick ending with, and you may even still be processing it. And that's why you're watching this reading right now, because I don't feel like there's anything else to process about this person. I feel like you like this person, but you want to love them. And it's not to say they're not lovable. I just feel like this is someone who was meant to be in your life at a certain time and then they weren't, and there's a part here where because maybe it felt good or you got a lot of attention or vice versa, like you guys exchanged happy, upbeat energy at some point that you thought it was meant to be longer than that. It wasn't. It wasn't. Um, and it's because something about like, you could have had more than one option. If this is romantic, you could have had more than one option with this person. And this wasn't the right option. If this isn't romantic, I just feel like, yeah, it was just timing of everything. Like they were meant to be in your life at a certain point, but maybe that's it. That's all. Let's keep going as to the why. Why why you need to move on from this person. So this could be consequences of your relationship, more adding on to the type of person that you're dealing with, the actions that they have done, or the history between you both. So let's see. Two of Wands. Yeah, what did I say? Something about a decision. Let me show you this better. Two of Wands. Something about a decision here. Like you had a choice. You had options. You had options. And then you chose this route with this person. What else? Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Two to the five. Okay, what else? And the Seven of Swords. Oh my God. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so why do you need to let go of this person? Here's the why. Because they're never going to be completely upfront and honest. Because this person does things, and even if they sound bad, they probably convince themselves that it's okay because they can rationalize their own feelings. They do it quite often, and they don't realize that it makes them very closed off and irrational because they probably have a good life. Honestly, this person seems like they have a good life. They probably have a good family that loves them, a job that's fine. Like, I don't feel like this person is really like the only way that they're struggling is probably in their lack of self-awareness, and like maybe they don't have healthy coping skills. But I don't feel like this person is like begging people for money. I don't feel like, they just seem to be a bit like, you don't need that energy in your life. Like, you know what I mean? It just feels like at some point it would create some sort of problems. And Five of Wands to me are problems that are just bullshit. BS. Like Five of Wands is like people bickering. They just can't get it together. Things with that could have been handled better. Yeah, Five of Wands with the Seven of Wands here. It's like things that could have been handled better, but they weren't. Feelings get all in the mix. Feelings get heightened. I feel like this person, they just don't seem like someone that really understands you. I don't feel like this person could ever really understand you as a person. I don't think you could ever get on the same page because there's something here about the communication between you both being like, I feel like tension could start when someone here is being dishonest. The Five of Wands to the Seven of Swords. Or it's kind of giving the energy of like someone that says they're going to do something and then they do something else and then they never like take accountability for the fact that they told you they were going to do something different. Like, yeah. And that's why I feel like it just feels like confusion. Like you're never going to see the same page because this is someone who's a little bit delusional. I feel like they do whatever they want to do with the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. They do whatever they want to do. They're very prideful. And that bled into your relationships because that talks about where you know this person or how you know this person. I don't feel like this is someone you've known for a long time, though. I don't even think that this person was in your life for as long as you've been thinking about them. So that should tell you something. Some of you guys, this person hasn't even been in your life as long as you've been thinking about them, and that's why you need to move on from them because they're just taking up space. Puppy, are you okay? Sorry, my dog's making grunt noises over there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it for you, pile number one. Oh wait, no, it's not. Let's see. Let's see. I'm curious to know what could you gain from moving on from this person? What do you risk by not moving on? And what are you prolonging in your life the longer that you keep them in your mind, body, spirit, all of that? So let's see. We've got support, the pragmatist, and the restriction. Some of you guys might be waiting for this person to help you. I don't think they're going to help you. Some of you guys, you actually could achieve a lot for yourself without this person around. And some others of you, this person, maybe they don't have money and you do, and they rely on you way too much, way too much, way too much. Like you may even enable this person sometimes. And they're too delusional to even admit it because they feel like they're good on their own. It feels like this person is an emotional leech and they have everything else, so they could never imagine that they need other people emotionally. Like they just feel like kind of cold, but it's like cold in like a dumb way. Like they're just so unaware. And restriction. Why do you need to move on from this person? Honestly, because there's something about them blocking your heart chakra. You don't feel free to be yourself around this person. I just don't feel like you can wholeheartedly be yourself with this person. You're always looking around, you're always looking over your shoulder, or you're always thinking, well, why did they do that? Why did they say that with the Seven of Swords? They're never clear. Something about you don't really trust this person. And why? Because they don't trust anybody. So you can't trust anybody that doesn't trust anybody. You know why? Because they always have a plan. They always have a strategy. They can never just open their heart. Because I'm seeing here the Ace of Cups, and right after it is the King of Swords, like this. And right before that Ace of Cups can connect to this beautiful card of the Ten of Pentacles, it's the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So it's someone who's like closed heart chakra because they're scared and they've been hurt before and they don't know how to stop being so paranoid. So I just feel like it's better for you to not be around someone like this because they probably would never give you sound advice. Like if this person, I said something about this person likes to give people advice, but the advice that they give people is something that they would do, and they're coming from a blocked heart chakra, like sort of energy. I don't feel like this is anyone that like you should spend more than like 3 hours with at best. And the time that you spend with them should never even really be talking about anything personal, because it's not even that they're a bad person. I don't see what you can gain from them. Like I don't see the interaction really being that great. It might be fun, but that's about it, you know? So we're going to move on because I don't like their energy. They just seem kind of boring, taking up space, and probably don't make you feel safe when you're with them. So maybe they're not a completely terrible person, but they just don't seem like you could do better, even if that's just a friend. Like it just seems like if that's a friend, then this person has no friends. You know what I mean? If this person says that you're a friend, then they really have no friends, because that's not what a real friendship is supposed to be. So we're moving on to card or pile number 3. What time is it? It is 18 minutes and 15 seconds. Sorry, that pile went over a little bit, but we're moving on to pile number 2. You chose the stone that I have in my hand right now. This is the stone. I'm sorry, the camera is not going to focus it all too much, but okay. So we're going to be looking at who, what, and why. Who is this person? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It's the who, how, and why. Who is this person? How do you know them? And why do you need to move on from them? And then at the end, the bonus is going to be like, what are you risking by not moving on? What are you prolonging by keeping their energy in your mind, body, spirit, whatever it is? And what do you gain by finally letting them go? So who is this person? This could be sign placements that either you or they have. If you don't resonate with them having these sign or like astrological placements, and they're not your placements either, then this could just be personality traits of this person. Like they don't have to be that specifically. Yeah. Okay. So who is this person? Earth. So you or them could be an earth sign. Air sign. So earth and air. So either it could be like either or. One of this people is an earth sign, one of you is an air sign, or this person could have earth and air in their chart, or you could. And if they don't have either of those, then this just feels like the type of person you're dealing with is someone who, I feel like there's someone that can have a conversation with anybody, but they're not quick to open up. They're very responsible. They probably have people that depend on them. I feel like they care about their friends. They care a lot about their friends. Their friends are probably their elected family. As stubborn as they may appear, they're actually very open minded, or if you say something the right way to them, they will listen to you. But that's the type of person this is. If you don't say something the right way, or if you don't, this person believes there's a right and a wrong way to do things. So they can be a little, they could probably come off as a little condescending, but I feel like they're smart. They're smart. They're street smart and book smart. They have common sense. Common sense is very important to them. They're learning constantly. Every time you talk to them, they probably tell you a new fact. Not in like a weird way though. They just find a way to fit things into the conversation. They're very practical and patient. I don't feel like this is someone that's going to hit you up to talk to you all the time though. Like as they can talk, they can talk. They're probably more talkative with certain people. But I don't feel like they're going to hit you up too much. I feel like they probably have a lot on their plate, or they may just get easily distracted. So, air and earth signs, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm not going to say that they have all those signs in their chart. I'm not even going to say that this is necessarily their sign. I'm just saying that for people that are here for extra confirmation and they resonate with those like earth and air already. Let's see. We'll see if any of these cards are attached to air or earth signs, and that'll be extra confirmation. I'll tell you which energy is strongest. So, who? Tell me more about the who. This is going to be more about their personality, though. So let's see. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Wow. Five of Pentacles. To the Five of Swords. Yeah, that's what I mean when I be like, okay. What else? Queen of Cups. Oh, geez. Queen of Cups. What is it with the energy of these piles? I just feel like Page of Pentacles. Okay. So this person could be younger than you. They could be younger than you, or they could already have a kid. This could be, I'm kind of giving like an older, younger dynamic here. So somebody here is older than the other, and I feel like by significant amount. You just feel like you have different lifestyles. You probably have a different lifestyle than this person. Five of Pentacles. Who's this person? I feel like they've been like played a lot. This is someone who's been played a lot. People have taken advantage of their soft spot that they have for them. So I feel like this person has probably turned cold. Like, as loving as they can be, I feel like they just focus their time on things that they say matter. Like, I don't know, like this is giving the energy of someone who has like a lot of dreams, a lot of goals, or a lot of things that they want to do, but they push them so far back in their mind, they only do what they're expected to do, or they do like what they feel they're obligated to. With the Five of Pentacles, if they are not broke themselves, they just take care of a lot of other people. I feel like this is someone that needs a lot of support and they never get it. With Five of Swords, they've learned how to use their mind to kind of manipulate people with the Queen of Cups. And I feel like it's only because they've been through it so much. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this person is a bit immature. They may do well, or they may do fine, but they don't do well for themselves. Like, they just seem kind of sad. Like, because they seem older. They seem older. Like, if not older, like just something around the energy of like, you've had so much time to do this and look where you're at. They're still at the Page of Pentacles. And some of you guys are like, you have cheated so many people. You have lied, or you have like really been a bully. This person's probably been bullied or been a bully at some point in their life. If they're not a bully to you, they have been. And they probably have gone through a lot of like childhood trauma, to be honest. They definitely have an abandonment wound. I'm not really getting good energy from them. The other one felt like, they seem kind of grimy. Like grimy in the sense where it feels like they feel justified doing the things that they do. They feel justified. They kind of treat everything like a game. They can take something serious, but not for too long. That's who they are. This isn't even the relationship you've had with them. That's who they are. What can I give you? If you're watching this about a woman, I feel like they have kids, or you've known them in a shoddy relationship. You've known them in a relationship where like there was no love, but they swooned, they pined over that person. I don't feel like this person is a little like, they don't have high self-esteem. They're very, I don't want to use that word. I don't want to talk bad about someone, but they feel sad. The word I want to say starts with a P-A-T. They feel sad. Like you just kind of look at them and like, what are you doing? Like that sort of thing. Because they feel like emotionally, like they're a little cuckoo. Because you try to tell them something and they'll tell you that they're listening, but it's like they find a way to twist it into something else. And then I feel like when you get upset with them, they probably come back and like offer you like bare minimum stuff. I feel like they have like a good heart, but it's just like whatever they have to offer is just never enough. It's just never enough. Some of you guys, it's never enough what you offer them. And that's why they're constantly feeling like this Five of Pentacles. It just feels like this person has an ugly mindset. Yeah, that's what it is. It's their mindset. They have a lack mindset. They can't imagine like getting to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like a weird cycle for them. Five of Pentacles to the Five of Swords to the Queen of Cups to the Page of Pentacles, back to the Five of Pentacles, all over again. They can have a lot of things going for them and then they mess it up. What else? Oh, God. And the sad thing is that I feel like this person has like, they're not a loner. Like I don't feel like this is a person that's a loner. They're probably in a relationship. They probably have a family. I feel like they're kind of ungrateful though. Something about them feels ungrateful. Okay, so let's see, how do you know this person? How do you know this person? What is your relationship? What's the history between you two? Were they in your life for a long time? Um, have you not heard from them for a while? When they were in your life, was it for a long time or a short time? We're going to look at that now. So how do you know this person? Queen of Wands. Oops. Queen of Wands. Kind of feels like, okay, let me not say that yet. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. Oops. King of Pentacles. How do you know this person? What was your relationship like? What's the history between you two? Were they in your life for a long or a short time? And the Chariot. Chariot. Some of you guys may have taken trips with this person. I feel like this is... I'm getting a lot of messages here. I just heard competition. I heard colleague. I feel like this is like a frenemy sort of energy. Like this is someone that was in your life for a long time, but they probably were not like, they didn't like you, but they were in your life. Because the Queen of Wands is giving me like kind of competition vibes, like someone trying to like do more than the other. And it's sitting here with the King of Pentacles. So this could be a coworker or someone that you went to school with. It just feels like something here is like two people with different strengths, but someone trying to make it seem like they were competing for the same thing. Like whether that be a man, a friend group, I don't know. How do you know this person? You probably find them attractive. You probably find them physically attractive. This person has probably been stingy with you before. If you don't find them attractive, they think that they're attractive. And that's the energy that they try to exude. Something about, you've seen a creative side to this person. You may know what kind of card this person drives or seen something tied to a card with this person. Obstacles. I feel like there have been issues with you and this person before, like more than one. So if there's one reason why you're like, maybe I'm not talking to them right now, you're not thinking of the right person, because this is someone where you've had little things come up that I feel like you've had like bickering or like, no, I'm not gonna. It's a lot of stubborn energy coming out here. Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. I feel like this is someone that you've known to put on a show. They have different faces to them, but they're all like holier than thou. They're all very like, I know what I'm doing. They're all very like, I could care less sort of energy. But the problem is that this person does care. They do care. They care quite a lot, with the Queen of Cups being in their personality. This is simply how you know them. This isn't, so there could be money tied here. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. This could be someone who is dishonest. They don't honor agreements. They find loopholes with things. Yeah, Five of Swords. This person tries to outsmart people. They get a kick out of it. They feel kind of selfish and greedy. No, not greedy. What's the word where you don't want to share? Is that greedy? There's another word for it though. Gluttonous. That's what they feel like. They feel like they just take. They seem like someone who just wants to take. They never want to give back. And that could have been a problem you had with them. Yeah, because the thing is when they do want to give back, it's really not much. Because this is them. There's nothing wrong with the Page of Pentacles, except for if you deserve more than what the Page of Pentacles has to offer. And given the fact that this seems like something that lasted a while, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird. Tell me about the why. I want to know the why. What has happened between you and this person? What are consequences of having this person in your life? What are more traits of their personality as to why you need to let go of them, move on from them? What actions have they taken to contribute to why you need to let go from them? And what is the history here? So we have 3 cards here. First one we have is the 3 of Wands. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. 3 of Pentacles. That's why I said something about money. Maybe you work with this person. Or I'm getting, yeah, something about agreements. They don't follow agreements. Because the 3 of Pentacles is like people who are on the same page saying, okay, this is the steps. This is what we're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what you need to do. Responsibilities. What else? I kind of feel like a victim mentality. Yeah. And here we have the 9 of Wands. Oh, God. 9 of Wands. This is 9 of Wands did come out in pile number 1. What else? And the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm just going to say them all and take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I'm just spewing them out. Why you need to let go of this person? Because they don't know how to cooperate. They're very closed off. Because they spy on you. Because they're a gossiper. They talk about you. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I wrote notes. And they actually resonate. Pile number 2. The notes I wrote for you says controlling, prideful, and gossip. And then we got the Page of Swords coming out for their actions or why. So some of you guys don't know it, but this person has talked about you. They've talked about you. They're nosy. They're always trying to find out little things about you. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Sometimes when this person talks about you, they try to make it seem like you have done things to them, like personal things to them. Tell me about the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Why? Consequences. Some of you guys, the reason why you should let go of this person is because they somehow mess with your work. They somehow mess with your ability to stay focused, keep a routine. They try to mess up your connections. If this is a friend, like maybe you introduce them to other friends and then like they just started acting weird. Like something about them is weird. You just feel, ugh. Okay, 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Something about hot. Hot? This person could stink. I don't know why I just got that, but they could stink. They cannot take care of themselves. Something about them feels like very immature, but like they hide it very well. They feel like a not real. They don't feel like a real person. It's kind of giving the energy of like, oh, well, I've always seen people do this. And so now I'm going to do this. And well, my family told me I should do this. And so I do it and blah, blah, blah. Like they just don't feel whole. They don't feel like a whole person. They feel like they need other people. They need other things to feel whole. And then when those other people don't need them or those other people are fine without them, they start doing grimy things to try to create like a weird relationship between them. And then they make themselves feel like a victim. And when it doesn't work out, they convince themselves that, oh, well, they should have never opened up in the first place, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like they're kind of delusional. With the Page of Swords, the way they think, it's like they could be smart in conversation, but keep talking to them about the way they see the world. And then you're like, no. Because this is the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles coming out here. For what this person has in their life, it doesn't make sense. Have you ever met someone? Something about, I said this person has common sense. I felt like they had common sense and they were smart. The problem is that they probably talk themselves into a loop. They talk themselves into believing something that's true. Like, have you ever heard someone like try to simplify a concept so much that they take away the meaning? Like, it's like that. Like, they convince themselves that they know about something and then they talk about it more and you realize they don't actually know the meaning behind it. Like, it just feels weak. Something about them feels weak. Okay, so tell me about why you need to move on from this person. What do you gain? What are you risking? And what are you prolonging? We got 3 cards here. Money? Yeah. Something about work and money. Work and money. So let them go, because no way. This person has either taken money from you, made you lose money, or the reason why you're not getting as much money as you want is because you have them. Loss. What did I just say? Lose money. And then 2 cards you got. Money and loss. And finally, commitment. Some of you guys, the reason why you need to let go of this person is because they broke up with you already. No reason on sticking around or thinking about them more. They've already moved on. I know that's hard to hear, especially if they made promises. But part of the reason why you need to move on from this person is because any promise that they make, you're never going to get them. They're not going to keep them. This is the type of person who says something, they mean it one day, but they don't actually follow through. They're childish. Let me see. Why do you need to move on from this person? What are you risking? Some of you guys are feeding for this person. Feeding is a strong word, but it came out of my mouth, so it resonates for somebody here watching. Some of you guys are feeding for this person because you really wanted to be with them. And a lot of you, it's romantic. Some of you guys are feeding for this person because you remember a time when things were really good, especially if this was a marriage or a relationship that lasted for a while. But the thing is that it's no longer there. Like it's no longer what it used to be. Money is so significant in this pile, and I feel like some of you guys are listening to this like it shouldn't be, and that's a big reason why. Somebody here maybe tried to manipulate money or made money an important factor of the relationship. It had nothing to do with it, or it was just one simple thing and they blew it out of proportion. This is someone that blows things out of proportion. They probably keep those feelings to themselves, though. They keep people in boxes. It kind of feels like they keep people in boxes. Like, well, I'm just going to do this with them and do that with them. Yeah, very controlling in that way because they're prideful. They feel like they can do this. Like, it's very weird. I don't know. It just feels off. 5 of Hearts, loss. You just don't feel whole when you're with this person. It doesn't feel right. I know some of you guys are watching this right now and you're like, there was a part of me that it just didn't feel right. Some of you guys, this person has actually made you feel sad before. Don't feel bad. It's because they're sad. They feel sad about themselves. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, that's why you need to move on from this person. I'm getting strong. Let me look at these cards one more time. Damn, it's just so much coming out. I can't even tell you. There's Cancer here, but I don't want to tell you much else because what I can tell you is they're strong Earth. And if they don't have any Earth in their chart, that's the problem, is that this person has no stability in them. They're not a stable person. Their mind is not stable. Yeah, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, this person's mentally unstable. And they take it out on other people. They probably make jokes about people, like really hurtful jokes about people sometimes. Or they can come off as very judgy. You know the type of person where you're like, you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say it like that. Like, it kind of feels like them. Like, very immature. But it's like you can't talk to them. It doesn't even feel like you would be talking to a wall. It feels like you're talking to a child. Like, they're just not there. Their mind is not there. Like, it's really weird. Really weird. So yeah, we're gonna move on from card number. Some of you guys, this person is just a disappointment. Like, they would just disappoint you after spending too long with this person. Continue to be disappointed. So we're gonna move on to pile number 3 now, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. Pile number 3, we're gonna start you at 39 minutes. Thank you guys for being here. I love you all. Pile number 3, we're starting you now, and your stone that you chose is this one. Sorry, it doesn't really focus that well with this camera, but it's actually really pretty, and I hope you can see at least the sparkles. So we're going to be looking at who do you need to move on from, and we're looking at who, how, and why. Who is this person? How do you know them? And why do you need to move on from them? We're going to be looking at possible zodiac placements. Either these are your placements or theirs. What else? Some of you guys, you're watching this of who do you need to move on from, and if it sounds like this person is doing something negative and it's what you did, then be honest about that, because some of you guys just need to move on from someone that you wish forgave you for something, and maybe they're not going to, and like, or maybe they already did, they just don't want to deal with you. Others of you, that could be how you feel about this person that you need to let go of. So we're just going to see. But I'm getting that sort of energy here about like needing to be clear. There's something about clarity here. I feel like maybe we'll have like a lot of swords energy come out here, or something about communication. So we'll see what comes out here. So first we're going to look at who is this person. I don't want to have to repeat myself too much because I've already done like 2 other piles like this. I'm just going to say this now and not going to say it anymore. If you resonate with the other side, then flip it to your Sitch. If this isn't their personality traits or their zodiac placements, either you chose the wrong pile, you're not listening, or it's just their personality and it doesn't have anything to do with their chart. So let's keep going. Who is this person that you need to move on from? First, we got Saturn. No way, I put this one back in because it came out when I was doing the blind shuffle. I put this one back in the pile, back into the deck. And I was like, if it comes out, then I'll know. If it comes out, then I'll know for sure. And then we got House 5. House 5 with Saturn. Very different energies here. Even with, you can just see the different like tones here. House 5 and Saturn. Feeling restricted. This is someone who probably grew up fast. They had like a very traditional upbringing. They could have just experienced a lot of harsh lessons in their life. Their parents just never got it together. They may have raised themselves if they didn't grow up with like a very strict home. I feel like this person learned early that they had to work to get the things that they want. They have struggled, and that's why they're patient, but they're probably not patient with people. They're patient with life because they have to be, but when it comes to people, they probably experience some difficulties. Because I feel like this is someone who is very confident, but they don't have time to play. Children probably really like them though, but I feel like in their personal relationships or maybe even outside of work, they may not have that much of a social life. They're very creative though. They're very passionate and playful. But I don't feel like everyone sees the playful side that they have to them. Some of you guys, this person though, it could be that they are all of these things, but you never got to see it because they're afraid of being themselves. So that's difficult. I don't feel like that comes from nothing though. This person has definitely been like, trigger warning. I feel like this person has been through like abuse. Something about they've witnessed it, experienced it, or seen it. Something about children is very significant here. Childhood. It could also just be like they were never allowed to like be themselves. Like there's always something about this person that they could not be honest about. They always have to like I'm hearing if they were around certain people, they couldn't say this, they couldn't do this. And so that's kind of like how they are now. They're kind of rigid. Let's see. Maybe you get like a different side of this person, but it could be that that's the problem, is that you're the only one that sees the side of them. There could be a lot of explaining here or a lot of having to read between the lines. I don't know. Let's keep looking. Tell me more about who is this person? 4 of Swords. Yeah, there's the first Swords card coming out here. I said something about swords or communication. Let's see. 4 of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. This is their personality. 4 of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles. To the 6 of Cups. Oh, to the 6 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. Again, 2 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh God. Damn, I feel like this person just... part of me feels like I shouldn't dive deep into who they are just yet. Something about this feels warped. Because they don't feel like a bad person. They don't feel like a bad person, but they feel like they can be maybe indecisive when it comes to things that have no evidence. Like this is someone who would like run away from love probably because they don't have any like legitimate reason to say that it's a sure thing or like that it's going to work out, or for like a trivial reason. I don't feel like it's them though. I feel like that is like something they've been taught. 4 of Swords. This person's quiet. I feel like they could be an introvert. They could oversleep or sleep a lot. They're probably not a morning person. Or they could be. I'm getting there's no in between though. They're either like, don't effing talk to me in the morning, or they're like, okay, let's go do this in the morning immediately. But there's no in between. So you know. And if you're saying, well, I've never really had to deal with this person super early or to really know that about them, how else will you know? I feel like this person has a lot of money ideas. If they don't make a lot of money, they definitely could. I think that they are actually very sweet and genuine. They have probably lost people in their life, like that have passed away, with the Six of Cups being here. I feel the need to clarify some of these cards, but I'm going to keep pulling and see if the messages come out before. Okay? So that's who. I feel sad. So maybe some of you guys know this person to go through depression, or they have taken care of someone or lost people due to depression and or stuff like that. I don't want to get too explicit, It's just something about them feels very sad and type of person that works to live, Something about them, they don't feel like they can just be free. Like they don't feel like they can be free. There's something in their life that is very restricted. They'd rather not be this way, but it is. And sometimes they get down about it. And they don't really change it. I don't feel like they try to ignore it, but they just have so much on their plate, so much on their mind. So maybe if this is someone you're watching about romance, it could just be that this person, as much as they love you, they could not be in a relationship with you because of some sort of restriction, because of some sort of difficulty in their life, or wishing things could be different, but they just weren't. Now I want to look at the how do you know this person. This is going to tell me more about your relationship, if they were in your life for a long time or a short time, if it's been a long time since you've heard from them or seen them or involved with them, or a short time, and the history between you both. So we've got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, this could have been romantic. This could have been, oh wait, yeah, sorry. Knight of Cups could have been romantic. To the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Oh wow. Knight of Cups to the High Priestess. Damn. To the Ten of Cups. Okay. And the Five of Pentacles. Damn. Some of you guys, this is the one that got away. And you might be watching this because you may have done them wrong and you're wondering if you can ever get back in their good graces. I don't know, honestly. Because there seems to be that there was a lot of love and then it just disappeared. There was a lot of happiness and then it just went away. 10 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. I feel like both parties here, if not one, when you met, you were really happy and ready to just talk, get to know each other, be kind to one another with the Knight of Cups, be a little bit more open than you would naturally with other people. I feel like both people felt safe to share their emotions here with the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. And it actually worked out. At some point, you were very happy together. And I think someone or something here messed it up with the Five of Pentacles. I think I will do a little bit of clarification for this particular pile because your energy feels sad in the sense where it's I feel like maybe there's something else that you don't know that's happening here, and it's so out of your control that's the reason why you need to move on. Things will never they'll never be what you want them to, or maybe not right now. You need to move on. There's this energy where people say if you are meant to have something, or if you love something, let it go. And then there's the addition to it where it's if it's meant for you, it will come back, or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna be using our Dark Mansion Tarot. Oh wow. Okay. Some of you guys, however, you may be watching this about someone that you are divorced with. You're divorced from, broken up from. 10 of Cups tells me that the relationship you have with this person could even be familial. If you were with this person or they met your family, I feel like the relationship more so, you are actually happy with this person at some point. This is not a relationship that was just always weird from the beginning. No, there was something really wonderful about this relationship at some point. And then I think that it went cold with the Five of Pentacles. And that is part of the how you know them. With the High Priestess in reverse, or High Priestess here with the Knight of Cups. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups here for how you know this person? Clarify the Knight of Cups for how they know this person. Clarifying that. Jesus. No. I just want one card, please. I only want one. I did see the Hierophant here. Came out. Ooh, Ace of Swords came out. So this is someone that you talk to. Yeah, something about communication. And here's the Ace of Swords coming out. I feel like this is someone that you talk to very sweetly. Some of you guys, this is someone who was very harsh with like other people, or very like with other people, but you saw a different side of them. You saw a softer side of them. And it was real. Some of you guys were like, oh my God, were they like a pathological liar? Because I feel like this person is a sweet talker. Oh my God, no way. No way. I said, how do you know this person, right? And then I told you guys the notes I wrote. I told you guys I wrote notes for pile number 2. In pile number 2, I talked about how I wrote notes. I'm just going to show you what I wrote for pile number 3. Okay? And I want you to read this, and then I'm going to show you the cards. Pile number 3. Sweet talker. Sweet talker. I wrote. The first thing I wrote, sweet talker and family. And we get 10 of Cups with a Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is the energy of a sweet talker. Okay. And a sweet talker, let me say, if anything, this just makes them charming. This person is very charming. Like, I'm not getting that this is someone that you had to like read between their lines to see if they cared about you. This person was sweet to you. They were kind to you. I feel like they were kind to you. They tried to make you feel good with the Knight of Cups. I'm so confused. Tell me about the High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? There's something here about your relationship that you just knew to be true. You know what? I just know. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, that's why I was like, is this the one that got away? Or someone that like you were in love with at some point? Like I heard love at first sight. When I pulled the Knight of Cups to the High Priestess, I heard love at first sight. And they have 6 of Cups in their energy as their personality. I feel like they believe in that sort of thing though. They are actually a hopeless romantic. I feel like this person may even have like an outer planet in their 5th house. Oh my God, 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles to the Sun. Oh no. To the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Cups. There's something strong about this connection. Like, I don't know if you've seen their house, met their family, been around their family, been around people that care about them. Something about this feels invested. Because this is someone that makes investments. This is someone that does not start something that they don't want to finish. So if this person was in your life and they weren't, and if you felt abandoned by them or something like that, they didn't want that to happen. They're not happy about it. Some of you guys are watching and that's what you did to this person. That's why I was like, there's something here about like guilt, communication, or like maybe needing to flip this here. Maybe you need to move on from this person because you messed up. I don't know. You have to take it as it resonates here. Someone here feels like they messed up. Big time. I'm hearing big time. Like the best thing in their life. Big time. And that's, wow, damn. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Cups, we have the Hermit. Oh. The Hermit. What's on the bottom of the deck? 7 of Cups. The Hermit to the 7 of Cups. So someone here is a serial overthinker. They overthink things to a pulp. Someone here, they get so happy that they start overthinking and then they walk away without sharing their concerns. It seems like it's your person. I feel like they're not used to being vulnerable. They're used to just like working or something like that. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. Yeah, it says manipulation that I wrote down on the note. Manipulation. With the 2 of Swords coming out again in their energy. One more. Knight of Pentacles and the Strength. I don't think it's manipulation. I think that this person dreams a lot and they don't believe that they can actually have like real love. They don't believe that they can actually like have a good relationship. And I feel like they sabotage sometimes by just like not talking or by not saying what they actually feel. So this person, if they never told you that they loved you, they did. They were in love. And that's the problem. Is they could have said that. And if this is like a family relationship, and this person probably did things that they're not proud of or wishes that they could like show you how much they care for you more and they just can't show up for you. Some of you, the relationship that you share with this person could have been sick. Someone here might have been sick, taking care of the other person when they were sick, talked to each other during the winter, hung out during the winter, something about snow or like Something about church, Christmas. I'm hearing bells. Christmas bells. I'm seeing Virgo energy with the Hermit, High Priestess, Scorpio, Pisces, strong Pisces. Pisces is the strongest energy out here. The Emperor, Aries. Okay. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Emperor to the Sun. Splitting the deck, we have the Empress. No way. The Emperor, the Empress, and the Sun coming out in this connection. Yeah, that's why I was like, this could just feel like the one that got away, the one that you were supposed to be with, and it just did not work out for some reason. Let me show you these energies together. The Emperor, the Empress, and the Sun. That's holy matrimony right there. So some of you guys, maybe this is someone that you were together with in a relationship and you broke up. You could have had a long history together, but some of you guys, it wasn't a long history, but it felt like it because you thought that you were going to be with this person forever, even if it was just a friendship. I think that both of you actually really, really, really valued each other and were emotionally invested in each other, and it just didn't work out. Money could have been a problem. Family could have been a problem. Someone's family might not have liked them. The Moon. A lot of fears getting in the way. The Moon and the Sun coming out here with the Emperor and the Empress. The one that got away. I feel like this is actually a soulmate. Now, not everybody that watches my channel believes in soulmates. Not everyone believes in soulmates, and not everyone believes that you only have one soulmate. So you need to take that as a resonance, take it with a grain of salt, but I just feel like this is someone you're meant to be with. I know that this reading is probably longer than all the other ones, but I have to say this is the most intense, the intense one here, and this is the pile that I feel bad for. I feel bad for your situation, for both of you. Bottom of the deck. Oh, the Moon again with the Two of Pentacles. With the deck, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands. Somebody here really wants to reach out. Someone here to this day, no matter how much time has happened between you both, wants to reach out and still wants to communicate. And they feel like they would have to suck it up to do that, though. Six of Swords to the Ten of Wands, yeah. Someone here, distance with moving. I just saw the Six of Swords. One more. Five of Cups. Yeah, someone feels like they fumbled. They don't even know how to fix things. They're so sad and down and out about it, they probably haven't even tried. And that's why you need to move on. If you don't resonate as being the one that messed things up, then that's why you need to move on. Because this person is not... I'm not saying they're never going to come towards you, but you need to move on because the thing is that you can't wait for someone. You can't wait for them. You just can't. It's not fair to you. Let's see. So this is going to be the why. Why? These are the consequences that you have dealt with due to the relationship you've had with this person. This is more about their personality and why you need to move on from them, any of their actions or the history that you both share. So we've got the Hanged one. Yeah. The Hanged Man. The Hanged one. Jeez Louise. Why do you need to move on from this person? Six of Cups. Again in their energy. Oh my God. Okay, I don't want to be that person. Let me say this. I don't want to be that person or that reader that gives people false hope. But some of you guys, I feel like you can move on from this person because they're coming back. Yeah. Six of Cups to the Star. Six of Cups to the Star. Some of you guys can move on because it's not over. It's not going to be over. But something about they may not be meant to be here right now. Now, if this is not someone that you ever want to reconnect with, the reason that you need to move on is because you have a better relationship or better friendship, a better situation waiting for you on the other side as soon as you let go. And it's almost instantaneous here. But for a lot of you guys that are still watching this right now, I feel like you want to be with this person. You want something with this person. You love them. There's so much love here with the Six of Cups coming out twice, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Empress both coming out, the Two of Cups. There's just too much love. It's overwhelming. What's on them? So this is the actions. I feel like this person was very genuine with you. I don't feel like they lied. I don't feel like they did anything but maybe leave you hanging. Maybe leave you hoping for more. Or changing your perspective on a lot of things. Some of you guys, there was never an actual title to this relationship, but you felt the stature, you felt the connection. And that was the problem, and that's why you need to move on. Because you can't just keep having hope based off of a connection. There needs to be something to hold it down. With the Five of Pentacles telling me there was nothing to anchor the relationship. There wasn't an anchor. And every relationship needs one. Wow. Okay, so tell me more about the why. This is going to tell me what you can gain from moving on from this person, what you risk if you don't, and what you prolong if you don't. So we've got first card here, home. Home. So safety, risk feeling safe. You risk stability. You risk. Some of you guys, you may need to move on from this person if you're already married and this is like a fling. You need to move on because you could risk your family. You could risk your home. You could risk something, a sure thing. Some of you guys, you could risk a sure thing for a maybe. If you move on from this person and you resonate with the energy of this just never getting off the ground, feeling the connection but it never being honored, that's what you're risking. Others of you, what you could gain from letting go of this connection here is a home. Like if you're looking to move, if you're looking for a little bit more stability, that's what you could have to gain here by letting this go, energetically, physically, emotionally. Some of you guys may actually need to move on from this person. You're like, where do I go? Where am I going to live? You'll get a new place. What else? Male. This needs to be tied to something else. Oh, Jesus. Male with the apprentice. Some of you guys need to move on from this person, especially if this is like a work situation, because you're going to get a message from someone else about a new opportunity for work. The apprentice here, this talks about some of you guys need to move on from this person because financially and career-wise, you're better off without them. Some of you guys need to move on from this person because it's long distance and it's killing you. What you could gain from letting go of this relationship is being able to take next steps in your career towards your long-term goals, long-term success. Some of you guys, what you need to move on from this person simply because you haven't heard from them, simply because you're always waiting for them, simply because they take a long time to respond, a long time to get back to you about things. They leave you thinking because they're comfortable thinking, but it's not fair to you. Okay. Some of you guys need to move on from this person because you have bigger things on your plate, because you deserve to have hope for something better. So that is the end of this reading, and I really want to thank you for being here, every single pile, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.